In the annals of history, few names evoke as much terror and fascination as Vlad III, the man whose brutal legacy inspired the legend of Dracula. His reign as voivode of Wallachia was marked by an unwavering resolve to defend his lands against the encroaching Ottoman Empire, employing tactics that, while horrifying, were born from the harsh realities of 15th-century warfare. This figure, often demonized in Western folklore, is simultaneously revered as a national hero in Romania, a complex duality that continues to captivate historians and storytellers alike. His story is not merely one of cruelty, but of a ruler forged in the crucible of political intrigue and relentless conflict, whose actions, however extreme, were often strategic responses to existential threats. We delve into the life of a man whose name became synonymous with fear, exploring the historical context that shaped his infamous reputation and the enduring myth that surrounds him. Born Vlad III Dracula around 1431 in Sighisoara, Transylvania, a region then part of the Kingdom of Hungary and now within modern-day Romania, he was the son of Vlad II Dracul. His father was a prominent member of the mysterious Order of the Dragon, a military religious order founded by Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary, dedicated to fighting the Ottoman Empire. This lineage placed young Vlad directly into a world of political and military significance from birth. Sighisoara, a fortified medieval town, provided the backdrop for his early years, a place steeped in history and the constant threat of external powers. The exact date of his birth remains somewhat debated among historians, but 1431 is the most widely accepted year, marking the beginning of a life destined for legend. His upbringing within this environment, surrounded by the ideals and responsibilities of the Order of the Dragon, undoubtedly instilled in him a strong sense of duty and a fierce determination to protect his homeland from Ottoman expansion. The name Dracula itself means son of Dracul, directly linking him to this order and its powerful symbol, the dragon. The term Dracul derived from the Latin Draco, meaning dragon, and also, in some contexts, devil. This dual meaning contributed significantly to the later mystique and fear associated with his name. The Order of the Dragon was not merely a symbolic fraternity. It was a formidable alliance of European monarchs and nobles committed to crusading against the Ottoman Empire, which was rapidly expanding its influence into Eastern Europe. Vlad II's membership in this order, and consequently Vlad III's inherited moniker, underscored their family's pivotal role in the defense of Christendom against the Ottoman threat. This connection to the dragon, a creature of immense power and often malevolent connotations in folklore, inadvertently laid the groundwork for the supernatural associations that would later define the Dracula legend, blurring the lines between historical figure and mythical beast. His early life was marked by profound political turmoil and a harrowing period as a hostage in the Ottoman Empire, where he witnessed and endured profound brutality. From 1442 to 1448, Vlad and his younger brother Radu were held by the Ottomans, a strategic move by Sultan Murad II to ensure the loyalty of their father, Vlad II Dracul. During these years, Vlad III was exposed to the harsh realities of Ottoman military discipline, their methods of governance, and their often ruthless treatment of prisoners and dissenters. This formative experience, far from his homeland and under constant duress, deeply shaped his worldview and his later approach to leadership and warfare. He observed firsthand the effectiveness of terror as a tool of control and the devastating consequences of weakness. This period of captivity instilled in him a deep-seated hatred for the Ottomans, but also, ironically, provided him with an intimate understanding of their military strategies and psychological tactics, which he would later turn against them with devastating effect. The trauma of these years undoubtedly contributed to the development of his notoriously ruthless character and his unwavering determination to resist Ottoman domination at any cost. This formative experience shaped his ruthless tactics, most famously demonstrated in 1462 with the Forest of the Impaled against Sultan Mehmed II's forces. After years of struggle and multiple reigns as voivode of Wallachia, Vlad III found himself in a desperate war against the formidable Ottoman Empire, led by the conqueror of Constantinople. As Mehmed II's vast army advanced towards Targovist, the Wallachian capital, they encountered a horrifying spectacle. a vast forest of some 20,000 impaled Ottoman prisoners and Wallachian collaborators. This gruesome display, stretching for miles, was a deliberate act of psychological warfare designed to break the morale of the invading army. The sheer scale of the atrocity was unprecedented, even for the brutal standards of the 15th century. The sight of their comrades and countrymen slowly dying on stakes, their bodies contorted in agony, had a profound and demoralizing effect on the Ottoman soldiers, forcing Sultan Mehmed II to retreat. This single event cemented Vlad's reputation as a merciless and terrifying ruler, a man willing to employ the most extreme measures to protect his principality from foreign conquest, forever etching the Forest of the Impaled into the annals of military history. Vlad used impalement as a terrifying form of psychological warfare, a brutal but effective deterrent in a violent medieval era. Beyond the Forest of the Impaled, this method of execution became his signature, applied not only to Ottoman invaders, but also to disloyal boyars, criminals, and anyone perceived as a threat to his authority or the stability of Wallachia. His aim was to instill absolute fear and obedience, both among his enemies and his own subjects, believing that only through such extreme measures could order be maintained and his principality defended against powerful external forces. In a time when public executions were common, Vlad elevated impalement to an art form of terror, often arranging the stakes in patterns, with the tallest reserved for the highest-ranking individuals. This calculated cruelty served multiple purposes. It eliminated opposition, deterred future transgressions, and sent an unmistakable message of his unyielding power. While undeniably horrific, his methods were, in his view, a necessary evil to preserve Wallachian independence in a region constantly under siege, reflecting the harsh realities of governance and survival in the tumultuous 15th century. He died in 1476, likely in battle against Ottoman forces, with the mystery of his burial place, possibly Snagov Monastery, enduring to this day. The exact circumstances of Vlad III's death remain shrouded in historical ambiguity, adding another layer to his enigmatic legacy. Most accounts suggest he was killed in a skirmish or battle against the Ottomans near Bucharest, possibly betrayed by some of his Wallachian boyars. His head was reportedly sent to Constantinople as a trophy to Sultan Mehmed II, a grim testament to his enduring enmity with the Ottoman Empire. The location of his body, however, has never been definitively confirmed. Snagov Monastery, situated on an island in Lake Snagov, north of Bucharest, is often cited as a potential burial site. Archaeological excavations at the monastery have yielded a tomb believed by some to be his, though conclusive evidence remains elusive. This enduring mystery surrounding his final resting place only deepens the allure of Vlad the Impaler, allowing for continued speculation and contributing to the blend of historical fact and legend that defines his story. Vlad's legacy, a complex blend of historical figure and mythical monster, continues to captivate, reminding us of the thin line between hero and villain. His brutal reign, characterized by extreme cruelty and unwavering resistance against the Ottoman Empire, has cemented his place in history as both a feared tyrant and a national defender. Centuries after his death, Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula would immortalize his name, transforming the historical voivode into the quintessential vampire, forever intertwining fact with fiction. This literary connection has profoundly shaped public perception, often overshadowing the historical context of his actions and the geopolitical pressures he faced. Yet, understanding Vlad III requires looking beyond the myth to the man who ruled in a violent age, a ruler whose methods, while abhorrent, were, in his eyes, essential for the survival of his people. His story serves as a powerful reminder of how history can be reinterpreted and reimagined, and why the figure of Vlad the Impaler continues to fascinate, embodying the enduring human struggle between good and evil, and the complex nature of leadership in times of extreme duress.